gentlemen, please welcome the president of General Dynamics Electric Boat, Jeffrey Geiger, escorting the sponsor of the Vermont, Gloria Valdez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the flower girl, Brooklyn Glantz, daughter of Vermont ship manager Tanner Glantz, will present a bouquet of flowers to the ship sponsor, Gloria Valdez.
On behalf of the nearly 17,000 men and women of General Dynamics Electric Boat, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our shipyard in the christening of the submarine, Vermont. And it is my great honor to welcome our very special guest, the sponsor of Vermont, Gloria Valdez. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to the Vermont pre-commissioning crew and the ship's prospective commanding officer, Commander Henry Ronke. I'd now like to introduce Electric Boat's employee singing group, the Subtones, to perform the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We at Electric Boat are delighted you are here to witness the christening of Vermont, the third United States naval vessel named for the 14th state of our nation. It's been 113 years since the last ship named for the Green Mountain State was christened, so we're eager to move forward with the construction of this submarine. While all submarine christenings are very special events, today's ceremony promises to be memorable for an additional reason. That's because it is one of two Virginia christenings occurring today. Right now, our teammate Newport News Shipbuilding is conducting a similar ceremony for the submarine Delaware. The last time two United States Navy submarines were christened on the same day was October 14, 1966, almost 52 years ago to the day, when the Whale and the Sunfish were both christened at General Dynamics' former shipyard in Quincy, Massachusetts. So today, you are all participating in a special moment in the history of our nation's submarine force. We are pleased to have several guests with us from the ship's namesake state. This is a great day for everyone who calls the Green Mountain State home. For those of you from Vermont, please stand to be recognized. Vermont native Al Perry, a former submariner, and his wife have 7 children. 4 of the 7 children were boys who went on to serve as naval officers, 3 of them on submarines. Ken, now an Electric Boat vice president, was one of the submariners. In total, the Perrys have served on 17 submarines, 4 aircraft carriers, a cruiser, and 3 destroyers. They commanded 3 nuclear submarines, 2 submarine squadrons, and a submarine group. The third generation of the naval Perrys include the namesake grandson Al Perry and his wife Vanessa, both submarine officers. Grandson Dave, a Navy pilot, and grandson Max, a Marine Corps officer. Let's hear it for the Perrys and their remarkable devotion to duty and the nation's defense. At home, Newport News Shipbuilding is celebrating the christening of Delaware, while we gather here today to christen Vermont. And although 522 miles separate us, we are united by one common sentiment, our pride. I'm confident that I can speak on behalf of the entire shipbuilding team when I say that we are proud of the role we play in building Virginia-class submarines. We are a strong team that consists of shipbuilders at Newport News and Electric Boat, our Navy partners, and the suppliers from nearly all 50 states of our country. While we lend our expertise and our talent to build Vermont, our pride is the driving force behind our commitment to building these magnificent boats.
The Navy leaders here today, Vice Admiral Richard and Deputy Assistant Secretary Allison Stiller, have been instrumental in the Virginia effort over the years, as well as the ship sponsor, Gloria Valdez. Gloria's impressive Pentagon career in submarine procurement makes her the perfect sponsor for Vermont. I've had a chance to see her at the Sea Power Committee over the years, and her passionate, detailed knowledge of this program ensures that she will be a sponsor for the ship officers and crew during the lifetime of the ship as no other. So congratulations to her in this great honor.
What is so compelling to me about being here is that there's something more important than this boat that this nation needs. And that is the mutual respect that every person involved in this project has, the modesty that everyone has where they have to leave at the door whatever their favorite sports team is or whatever their political affiliation is, so that they can do this job together, pulling in the same direction at every moment of every day.
These boats are a technological marvel. They are an engineering miracle. They're a construction work of wonder. So thank you to the great workers of Electric Boat who have done such a great job on this submarine, to the 1,900 who have joined this year, to the 15,000, that's right, 15,000 who will come to work here in new jobs over the next 10 years. We thank you as well.
The Virginia-class program at Electric Boat continues to serve as a model in major defense acquisition, delivering each submarine a little further ahead of schedule and a little more under budget each time, and subcontracting, and I am grateful for this, with nearly 500 companies here in the state of Connecticut. Electric Boat's superb corporate leadership and focus on efficiency in the construction process and the affordability and life cycle support is a true success story which is based here in Connecticut. And all of the nation can be proud of what you men and women of this company do day in and day out.
As you've heard Senator Blumenthal and others say earlier today, Vermont and the other Virginia-class submarines like her are a key advantage that we have in the defense of this nation. I'll tell you, I could use her out at sea tomorrow to make sure that this nation stays safe. Second is this competition is broader than just what we're doing out in the fleet. And know that we're working hard every day to make sure that we stay ahead of that competition and we keep America safe. But it's also a competition with our industrial base, with our science and technologies, and know that the men and women here and down in Virginia at Newport News are also in a competition with shipbuilders in Severodvinsk, Vladivostok, and Wuchang. And I'll tell you, if you take a look over at them, I think we're going to do all right in that competition. And then finally, remember this fantastic ship needs a crew. And shipmates, we need you and your country needs you. So Captain Ronke, you know you bear the ultimate responsibility to meet the challenge that I just described. I see you bringing this crew together in pursuit of freedom and unity, and acknowledge that is no easy task. But knowing how well you've done to date, I know you're anxious to get Vermont out to sea and assume the watch. So congratulations to the shipbuilders, crew, and sponsor. God bless America, and thank you.
Today, like most days, nearly half of our Navy's fleet is underway. We are a maritime nation, and this submarine, like her sister ships, will be an integral part of our nation's defense. 3 ships of the U.S. Navy have been named in honor of the 14th state. The legacy of this submarine named Vermont is not yet known, but if all future crews heed the advice of our 30th president and Vermont native Calvin Coolidge, who said nothing in this world can take the place of persistence, they will do great things.
And I'd like to speak for a moment directly to the crew. Please know that Vermonters are incredibly proud people with an identity forged through harsh winters in a rural existence that require equal parts of hard work, ingenuity, and self-reliance, and a commitment of doing our part. These characteristics have served us well for generations, and I can only imagine they are similar to those needed to serve on a Virginia-class submarine. Ethan Allen once said, "The gods of the hills are not the gods of the valleys." I hope you know that those who serve on Vermont will always hold a special place in our hearts, that in its name this vessel carries with it a proud, often fierce tradition of defending the United States of America. And when the seas get rough, when the mission proves difficult, just remember, the gods of the hills sail with you and will always be with you on the USS Vermont. Thank you very much.
Serving as a sponsor of the Vermont is a lifelong responsibility and commitment, a role in which I hope to have a positive impact for many years. As I christen our submarine, endowing her with my work ethic, my love of country and family, and pursuit of excellence, remember that each of you are forever a part of Vermont's history. The state of Vermont has a very fitting motto that will serve as an inspiration for USS Vermont. It's about the idea of balancing 2 seemingly opposite ideals, personal freedom and independence of each individual with the common good of the larger community, a little bit like a submarine. Crew of PCU Vermont, help me share your motto with this audience. I've got the freedom and you've got the unity. Freedom! 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 Who are we? Hoo-yah!
Lord, we seek your blessings and favor upon our military and the submarine Vermont, all who service it and serve on it as it serves its purpose of maintaining peace, freedom, and protection for this great nation and the free world.
And now the moment that we've been waiting for, the christening of the submarine Vermont.
In the name of the United States, I christen thee Vermont. May God bless her and all that sail in her.